live stream more often. So I don't know. Probably when I get a big enough audience on here, which is what I'm working on. I'm gonna try to guide people to YouTube, and then yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. On Facebook, I just added myself in a bunch of live streaming group chats for like Twitch and Kick, and I want to like grow my fan base on Twitch and Kick because I mean it's easy to grow my fan base on anything. I think right now though I'm ready to sit still and not really go nowhere too far. If I go anywhere, I feel like it should be like 2 hours or less for a little while. I've been doing a lot of long trips this year. Unfortunately, I was dealing with someone that did not respect me or respect my vehicle. So, I got them all the way to New Mexico and yeah, they didn't do anything for me. But, my goal is to be able to abort that child so that I don't have to deal with that person. I feel like women should know their rights and you know what I'm saying? You should definitely vote when it comes to like, you know, pro-choice because people should definitely have a choice. The only people who want women to go through a pregnancy that they do not want are people who are wishing death. A lot of women are dying from pregnancies and things like that. And personally, even though I'm like 3.5 months pregnant, I do not want any children. Yes, I'm 28, and yes, I'm the age that I am what they consider almost 30 in a couple years, but I want to enjoy these couple of years, and I really don't want children until I'm like 34. So, especially not with a person that you know has come to my life and ruined, so many things that I had going on for myself. Some people come into your life as destruction and I don't need someone destroying my life. So ultimately I want to rise and get myself back up because it's hard. That same person has put me in a rut, like 3 years ago. I spent $1,200 on them and they on a rental basically for them and they went and used it to see girls from their past. So, that person has been doing evil things to me for a while now and I get around them thinking that they're going to act right and they were still disrespectful to me. And yeah, and then there's people who don't understand, like there's people that really don't know the story behind it, like why I don't want a baby with that person. And I see the ghetto-ness and the things like that, like the backlash of having a baby, like having a child's father, and I don't want to deal with that. So I don't want children. And I'm gonna be honest, like if anyone's watching this and looking for a girl that wants children, I'm not the one for you because I do not want children at all. Because yeah, like the men that I happen to meet have been awful to me. So they are younger than me. My preference is younger, but they're still awful too. So now the older ones were a lot worse. They were like the two that I knew that happened to lie about their age, they were a lot worse. So I don't like them either. But yeah, my child's father is younger than me, but he's gotten a lot of money out of me. Like he's used my accounts to like claim them as his. Like he acts like the money that I got. I've been able to get my money right, like back right because I've been away from him. I left him in New Mexico, and I made it home, after a very long journey. And I put a lot of wear and tear on my car just to get myself back together. Now I will be, going to get some more tire pressure in my car. Like I said, I'm just trying to get my money up. I'm trying to abort a kid, get my money up, and just get myself together. Cause yeah, I don't want children. I live with no regrets. A lot of girls regret having. A lot of girls, regret having kids, and it's not discussed. A lot of dudes regret having kids, and it's not discussed. And if they ever was to make a law where women could not abort kids, it would be a lot of problems going on with the world, and I think people get excited about that. People want to see people want to see women pass away, so they force pregnancy so that women pass away because several women do pass from you know giving birth, and people like to see girls' bodies get destroyed and get torn apart, and it's kind of sad, but yeah, I'm just being honest with y'all. If y'all want to see me have a baby, I will not do that. So I always tell people to get off my platforms if they want me to have a kid because I will not. And with that being said, I feel like I've talked enough. I want y'all to have a good morning. And yeah, enjoy y'all day. Oh yeah, I'm not done yet, I guess. There's a rodeo today in my city, like the first annual rodeo. I'm also having a music video shoot with a guy that was in the industry. He's from Cincinnati, but yeah, Dayton is having a rodeo today for the first time. I love it that my city is growing gradually. And yeah, like it's coming together slowly but surely. I like tapping in with the smaller cities because the smaller cities tend to give me the respect that I deserve and desire. Going to bigger cities is not really, I don't really enjoy bigger cities as much, honestly, because bigger cities might not treat me for as large as I am, where they might try to steal my energy or steal my aura. Like small people will come around me trying to defame me more rather than, you know, give me the love and respect that I deserve. But in smaller cities, they might not even have an artist as large as I am. So I think that's why they treat me with the respect they do. Like I prefer, medium cities, like not saying like small, like, like out in the country, out in the barnyard small, but like I like small cities that are still a little big. Like I loved Racine, Wisconsin. It's a lot of people showing love out there. I loved Iowa City, Iowa. They did my makeup out there. I loved, just cities that treat me like stars. And I gotta find more cities that are like predominantly black, but still, big enough. Like I like cities that's like 100,000 people, like not a million or not several millions and stuff like that. I prefer. I've been to the bigger cities, and they are a lot of people are very like too egoistic. So it's like they want to belittle me for having a platform, and it's very sad. Like, I was just talking to one of my streamer friends, and he had to like make Kai Sinet feel better after Streamer University because those smaller creators try to belittle the bigger creators. So that's what I'm gonna be honest with the content world. It's a lot of hatred from smaller creators. You know, I people can see that I get millions of views and I have a platform. So most people that try to come into my, you know, aura, they try to like make me smaller than what I am. And it's kind of pathetic. It gives envy, it gives jealousy, and some people don't appreciate that. And why smaller creators do this, like I said, I think it's like almost like they should not deserve the opportunity that they deserve because of how hateful they are and heinous they are. I mean, y'all have seen that with me on TV. Me being the biggest creator or artist on the TV show that I did. Look how much they hated on me for me being the most viral female there when I didn't know anyone there. So with like I said, with that being said, yeah, it's just people will hate you for being famous and but yeah. Okay, I'll let y'all go.